Hey, Mila Falcha, welcome to Irish Granny Helen. Welcome to Nate, my partner in the Third Wish. This is our amusing video. So let's start with the really funny part. I just remembered it was my daughter's birthday. Happy birthday, Anya.
Happy birthday.
She won't see this, but at least we tried, right? We're putting it out there in the ether. How you doing?
Good. And you?
Pathetic, just really pathetic in every way, but okay. So I hadn't planned this, but I just ran it past Nate and he thinks it's very appropriate. I just found the funniest thing. Okay. If you go back and check our heroes and villains, we talked about Governor Gavin Newsom fighting fire with fire. And one of the things he's been doing, he's been trolling Trump, a la Trump's midnight tweet style. All capitals, all exclamation points, all insulting nicknames. This is his newest one from this morning. And apparently, the right-wing people in Fox News, all those guys are freaking out. It's not very becoming. If you want a future in politics, you have to be more mature than that. And he immediately responded, oh, it's okay for the president.
Yeah.
It was great. Okay, so here's his latest tweet. So this is from the office of the governor of California. All capital letters, the whole thing. Dana Ding Dong Perino, parentheses, never heard of her until today, exclamation point, is melting down because of me, Gavin C. Newsom, exclamation point. Fox hates that I'm America's most favorite governor, parentheses, ratings king, saving America while Trump can't even conquer the big stairs on Air Force One anymore. Exclamation point, exclamation point. Trump has lost his step. And Fox is losing it because when I type America now wins, exclamation point. Thank you for your attention to this matter, GCN. Yes. I love it. That's hilarious.
I think he has fun doing this.
He's enjoying it, and why not? I think it's
why not? Yes.
It's satire. What better way to shine a light on the unbelievable I can't even think of the word. Can you think of the word? The embarrassment, the disturbing fact that this is how the president of the United States is spending his time. It doesn't seem to be sinking in when people say, look at this is so bad. But when he does it himself, when Newsom does it himself, all of a sudden it's just shocking and horrible. Crack me up. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you for indulging that. I needed to laugh.
Yes.
So what you got?
Well, I don't know if this is funny, but it made me laugh at least. This is a little story that happened in May, so a few months earlier in the UK. And it's about this man who lives very close to the coast, somewhere in the UK. And he happens to have a very deep sleep, apparently. And so the bell rang, and he could hear it ringing, but like, no, I don't want to get up. I don't want to.
Oh, like his alarm clock?
No, like the doorbell.
Oh, okay.
And he said, but then the doorbell kept insisting and insisting and insisting. And he went and I said, well, why are you bothering me? It was a neighbor. Why are you bothering me? And he says, there's a ship in your garden. And basically...
What, a ship? Like a boat? A boat?
Yes. And this is basically the photo of it.
Come a little closer because
it's like a cargo ship.
Oh my God.
That went in his garden. And so this is how he was awakened to. There's a ship in the garden.
He never heard it.
No. and it is basically a cargo that went
Yeah.
to, and it's a 135-meter long container ship that arrived in his garden. And so it was just funny, just waking up to the ideas like there's a
Wow.
ship in your garden.
What happened? Did it lose its navigational
Yes,
controls
yes,
or? Oh,
yes. And so that was and then other odd story. This is recent, in the last 6 days or so. It's in Egypt. Someone came and said they had like this guy said they had very, very painful stomach, and so they went to do X-ray and all of that. And what they found is a old school cell phone that was
that wasn't in his stomach, was it?
well, they said stomach.
He didn't swallow it.
Well, we'll just
Listen, I'll tell you something. I won't go
they
into
said
detail.
it was, well, according to this story, it was swollen up. According to this story.
He
And
swallowed it?
yes, and he arrived with extreme fatigue, throwing up, and extreme. And they managed to extract the old school phone. It's tiny.
Oh, it's small. Why
Yes,
did he swallow it?
the story doesn't say that, but I
That's
thought
not
it was very.
accidental.
I don't have more to the story, but very odd story. Those two are not funny, but odd.
Well, I won't go into any kind of detail, but I will say this. My brother was a fire chief. And before that, he was a firefighter and a paramedic, an EMT. And he told me stories.
Yeah.
I'll leave it to your imagination. Unbelievable stories. Those are great. That's great stuff. We're on a roll today. Now I feel a little embarrassed. My next one's not quite so exciting, but bring it down to a more refined level. So, do you have another one?
No.
Oh, okay. Too good to be true.
It took me a whole week of work to get to this point. You know how much I prepare my homework. This is typical of me. I over prepare. So
And the tragic part about this is that's true. You probably got that story, 15 minutes ago? 10 minutes ago? Right? Oh, yeah. Is that why we had a little
remember why I needed 10 minutes?
Yes,
Yes.
is that why? Oh my God. Oh, I should have known. I worked on this all week. Literally, hunting, trying to find something. Oh my God. You're gonna go to hell. You know that, right? I'll save you a seat. Okay. Here's a story for those of us who love to read. Here's a great story. Oh, by the way, just as a little aside, tomorrow, Happy Mosquito Day tomorrow.
Oh.
And they've had an outbreak. They've had some cases of malaria in the United States. So, okay. So let's move on.
Actually, since you bring that up, I saw that not too long ago. That was part of my studies, actually preparing for the show. Not too long ago was the National Watermelon Day. So,
well, given a choice between a mosquito and watermelon, I can try to guess which one I would pick. I saw a dog eating watermelon the other day. It never occurred to me the dog.
that was National Watermelon Day.
Oh, is that what that was? Oh,
yeah.
I would never think to feed a dog a watermelon. I don't know why. It just never occurred to me. My dogs eat garbanzo beans with vinaigrette. Okay.
Champagne vinaigrette, like the green salad that they couldn't really do better with for the Putin Trump meeting. Anyways,
Yeah. People don't know what you mean. Nate has been critiquing the menu at the meeting between Trump and Putin. Hilariously French critique of the food that was on offer. Okay, all right. So, San Antonio Public Library received a package in the mail. It was an overdue library book. Guess how long it was overdue?
Close to 100 years.
82 years. It had been checked out in July of 1943, and it came with a note that said, after the recent death of my father, I inherited several boxes of books. And guess what I found inside the box of books? There was no offer of paying the fine, but they didn't say what the fine would have amounted to. Probably a lot. So anyone who's feeling guilty about returning an overdue library book because it's excessively overdue, beat 82 years.
But we
Unbelievable.
have a debate. Are you in favor or against fines for overdue books?
I'm of mixed feeling about it. I have always been, I have mixed feelings. I've always been good about returning books, mostly because I need new books. And so I'm going in there enough where I don't usually have overdue books. It was a real problem when my children were little. As I had a house full of kids, we're all big readers. We would come home with boxes of books every week, and we went every week, sometimes more than once. And this is in the days before digital stuff. So before I allowed them to get into the books that we brought home, I went through all the books and took out the card out of the pocket and put it someplace so that I knew what books to look for. Because when it was time to take them all back, we had so many, it was a nightmare. And occasionally what would happen is they'd get scooped up with our own books and put on a bookshelf, and you wouldn't think to look there. So I would end up owing money. I always paid it eventually, but it was onerous. We didn't always have the money. It was difficult. And not returning them wasn't laziness or intentional. It was just chaos. So I didn't like paying the fine. I understood why, because it's rude to the next person. It's thoughtless to keep a book, right? But it might dissuade people from checking books out if they can't afford to pay fines. So I don't know. I'm of mixed feelings about it. What about you? See, not that simple, is it?
I would say I'm more in favor of fines.
They don't charge fines anymore.
Yeah, but it's also kind of an organization lesson. Like, if you are organized, you can probably
you can be. I'm very organized. I mean, I took the cards out. I'm very organized, but sometimes you're at the mercy of circumstance, other people, or you get sick.
Well, I feel like I would say, so my answer would be I'm for fines, but taking into account the record of the person. So if the person has been on time 50 times, then I think they should get some sort of free pass.
That's reasonable. And I think it all came to a head right about the time that computers became a thing. They started having cases in the United States of sheriffs showing up at the door to arrest you.
Oh,
No, and
no.
I think about it now in the context of politics today, you could end up in El Salvador because you had an overdue library book, theoretically. No, I'm not kidding you. They scoop you up and they want to go after people who've committed a crime. It's a crime,
I know. Yeah.
So I don't know. But that, I just thought 82 years. Oh, my God. So what the library is going to do, they're going to do a display in the lobby, put that book and a little message and let people enjoy looking at it and not feeling quite so guilty.
I feel like the person should have put some sort of a check with the book. I feel like a donation.
A donation. I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. Okay. You're done with all yours, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So where did I go here? Stop it. Okay. So I have a question for you. I'm going to tell you the story and I want you to think about it like if you were involved, because I'm going to ask you a question. So 4 guys in masks smashed the front door of a jewelry store in the middle of the day. Now, the jewelry store had been robbed before, so it kept its door locked, and they only opened the door if you looked like you were a legitimate customer, you know. So they just broke right through the glass of the door. They held the employees at pepper spray. They had bear spray and a taser. So they held the employees. I don't know. It didn't mention customers, so I don't know if there were actually customers in there. But in 90 seconds, they were in there for 90 seconds. I couldn't find my bear spray. I carry bear spray when I walk. I don't think I could get it out of my pocket in 90 seconds. Anyway, they smashed 6 glass cases of jewelry. They stole almost $800,000 worth of Rolexes. And this is the one, $125,000 emerald necklace. Apparently, emeralds are the most expensive gemstone. Diamonds are a dime a dozen. Did you know that?
No.
Oh, there's a great book called Stoned by Asia Radin, Radin. And I had her as a guest. I did her book a few years ago. She's an expert on jewelry and stones. And the whole diamonds are forever, diamonds are a girl's best friend, all that nonsense was a marketing program of De Beers. They're not rare. There's 100% no difference between man-made diamonds and diamonds found in a mine outside. They are identical. Experts can't, I mean, you're just accelerating the process, but they're exactly identical. Their market is kept low supply, so they can charge a lot. They manipulate how much is available in the way of numbers of diamonds so that people have to pay top dollar for them. It's a huge scam. It's a marketing scam. Yeah, yeah. Emeralds are the real valuable, real rare, and you can't fake them type of jewel. So my question for you is, would you ever have the guts to do something like that?
Oh, no.
Okay, I didn't think so. And if you did, let's just willing suspension of disbelief. Let's say that you did have the courage. What would you go for? What would you steal? Oh, come on, Nate.
Well, because I'm really not into material things.
I know. But let's just pretend.
Experiences, yes. So
if you had to steal jewelry, let's be really specific.
Jewelry?
Yeah, we're talking about a jewel heist.
Oh, I thought you meant what I would buy for
steal.
I mean, I like silver.
Oh, okay.
So that would be silver. Yeah, silver something.
Like knives and forks?
Or just maybe like something like an
bowl.
object.
Yeah.
I don't like gold at all.
Yeah, I'm not madly in love with gold. But I do like jewelry. I like earrings.
Mm-hmm.
And I like rings. And I like bracelets. Silver, fake. So I like pearls. And I really like emeralds. Diamonds are my birthstone. So, not impressed though. There are some really beautiful, beautiful stones that are not, they're not all that popular. They're popular with some people, but you don't hear about them a lot. And I can't even, like tourmaline and, like that, and peridot and that sort of thing.
But I think I would like to look at the properties, the energetic properties of the crystals, and see how that can help, with your health or your energy, or I would look at it from a spiritual standpoint.
So what you're saying is you'd break into a new age store.
Yes, more likely.
Oh my God.
And I would go for tarot decks.
Yeah, exactly. I love geodes. I've always wanted to own like an amethyst geode, a big one, who at this point, why bother? But they're just beautiful. They're really pretty. Yeah, that's a good one. Would you steal Rolexes? I think watches are so stupid.
I never wore a watch. Never.
Me neither. Can you?
I don't mind, but it's not my thing.
Well, what I mean is, myself, and a lot of other people that I know that do this sort of thing, they can't wear a watch.
Yeah.
They stop working. So I was curious if that happens on you.
I never wear, so I don't know.
Yeah. And it's so stupid. Who needs a watch? All you have to do is ask somebody what time it is.
Or your phone, or yes.
Yeah. 90 seconds to steal all that stuff. I wouldn't have the guts.
No. And I'm not good with any kind of
crime. Maybe a little minor misdemeanor, but not really. Like a parking violation or something.
Yeah,
like that.
that's more common.
Yeah. Jaywalking. Yeah. Be careful. Well, you don't have to worry about it, but anybody in the United States, be careful about it these days. Okay, well, that was fun. Now we know what crime we're likely to end up in prison for. Maybe bad taste. I don't know. Okay, thank you, Nate.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. I hope that cheered everybody up momentarily. Slán go fóill.
Bye.